Greetings and blessings to all of you from all of us at St. Gerard Parish. It's good to be with you. Palm Sunday signals the beginning of Holy Week, the most significant week of the year for Christians. In liturgy and prayer, we are invited to walk with Jesus as he enters Jerusalem in triumph, but then is soon arrested, tried, and put to death. Yes, the Lord Jesus did rise from the dead on Easter, but the path to resurrection was fraught with agony, pain, and betrayal. How quickly Christ's triumphal entrance into Jerusalem turned tragedy. Soon after being acclaimed as King of Israel, he's arrested and put to death. It's worth noting that the dramatic turn of events, however, did not cause him to lose trust in the love and presence of his Father, nor did they cause him to lose his capacity to love. The Lord's trust for his Father is dramatically expressed during his agony in the garden. When anticipating the painful path that awaited him, Jesus prayed to his Father, "Not my will, but yours be done." And it's also revealed when hanging on the cross he prayed, "Into your hands I commend my spirit." His words during his agony and while on the cross make clear that he trusts his Father's love and presence and draws strength from that relationship even in his darkest hour. He knows he's not been abandoned. His great capacity to love is also revealed in the midst of the cruelty that was inflicted on him. We see it in his ability to notice and reach out to others even while on the cross. He forgives those who put him on the cross. He then hears the plea of one of the criminals hanging next to him and promises to remember him and grant him a place in paradise. And how can we not be moved by his tender words to his mother Mary and the beloved disciples standing in agony at the foot of his cross? Concerned for their welfare, he entrusts one to the other, knowing that they would better endure their sufferings bound together in love than alone. In spite of his pain and suffering, Jesus' ability to love is not muted. The coronavirus has given us an experience that mirrors the sufferings that Jesus endured. Just a few weeks ago, our schools were open. The stock market was at an all-time high. Unemployment was at record lows, and our elders were enjoying the company of grandchildren, neighbors, and friends. All seemed so good. However, just as Jesus saw triumph suddenly take an unexpected turn, so our world has been turned upside down. School children are separated from their friends. The stock market has taken a dramatic fall. Unemployment rates have spiked, and many of our elders, and even many of us, are now isolated and separated from those we love. Let's turn to Jesus to seek guidance during these challenging times. Like him, let us place our trust in God and not let the virus embitter us and destroy our capacity to love. God did not cause the coronavirus any more than he caused the cruelty that his Son endured. Life can be full of joy, but can also be fraught with sorrow. The presence of evil does not mean that there's an absence of God. Like Jesus, let us trust in God's abiding presence and love and lean on that presence and love, drawing strength from our relationship with him as did Jesus. Like Jesus, even in our struggles, let us also continue to seek opportunities to love. May our eyes not be blinded to the needs of our spouses and children. Let us not forget to call the lonely neighbor or offer assistance to a family member or friend who is now unemployed. Let us willingly embrace the discipline needed to stay sequestered and separate as our contribution to the victory over the dread virus that will eventually come. Jesus' Holy Week suffering led to resurrection and new life. Let us trust that God will lead us through the extended Holy Week that we are now living. Let us sacrifice ourselves in love as we await the day on the other side of the virus that will surely come. May God be with you. Let us continue holding one another before God in prayer. And one final word. I invite you to join our live stream Holy Week services. On Holiest Thursday, we'll celebrate the Mass of the Lord's Supper at 7 p.m. On Good Friday, we will pray the service of the Passion at 12:30, and the Stations of the Cross will follow at about 1:30 p.m. And finally, join us for Easter Mass next Sunday at 9 a.m. Again, may God be with you.